Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well on this fine Wednesday evening. Hope you're all doing well. So, I might need to explain what happened yesterday for people who were around during that little bit of shenanigery. So, yesterday I started up my stream as per usual. We were going to do a Fire Emblem Three Houses stream, as per usual. I went and started trying to talk and using my stream deck to try to, change my facial expressions, be all expressive, because, that's an important thing about my PNG tuber. I gotta really properly express myself for all of y'all, so you guys can understand where I'm coming from, so I can, highlight the experience a little bit more for you guys, so you can believe in me, like I'm a fairy from Neverland. But, unfortunately, a weird thing happened. So, the plugin for Stream Deck software for my PNG tuber software got an update. And I was like, and I didn't really question it. I didn't even realize plugins could get automatic updates on the Stream Deck software. But I went to check up on it, and apparently the update was pushed out way earlier than intended. So, it completely broke my software where I could not press any of my Stream Deck buttons in order to change my facial expressions. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So, I spent a good 10 minutes trying to figure out what the hell was going on in regards to that. I went and I realized after a while there was no way for me to fix this. So I unfortunately had to cancel stream last night. And I'm so mad about that. Because if you're wondering why I had to cancel stream, it would have taken too long to reset all of my emotions back to the default hotkey settings I had on my keyboard. It would have taken a good 40 minutes to get everything set up again. So I would have wasted so much time trying to get that all settled down, and I don't think anyone would have wanted to have seen that. So I decided to end the stream and try to figure out what the issue was. So I went over to my PNG Tuber Software's Discord server, and I was like, hey, what exactly is the issue caused here? The main developer of my PNG Tuber software had to profusely apologize because they didn't realize what happened. Apparently, Elgato pushed out the update way too early because the update was meant to work with the upcoming updated version of my PNG Tuber software that hasn't come out yet. But they assumed that they had to push it out immediately, so they pushed out the Stream Deck software update immediately, and that unfortunately broke all of the keys in order to properly input my reactions. So they had to give me an old version of it while quickly sending over a new version of the update to Elgato in order for them to fix the issue as quickly as they can. So yeah, that was really annoying to try and figure out. But thankfully, everything is resolved now, so we can easily get back to streaming. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up as to what happened last time. But anyway, as of right now, welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. That sounds profoundly obnoxious. It was annoying.
Wanna watch me do a flip? Take me.
Okay. It's the game with the hot fire girl. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it totally is. The exact same one. There is zero difference between Bernice and Pyra. Ignore the hair color. Thank you for 79 bits, Wolf. Appreciate you, buddy. I was just trying to explain to everyone what exactly happened last night and why I had to cancel stream. I'm so sorry about that, everyone. But But, yeah, last time on Zenless Zone Zero, we picked up Yanagi, and off-screen, I was able to get her wallpaper. I love how it looks. It's very cute. Appreciate it a lot. We also tried to do the Mystery of Arpeggio Faults story. It kind of went on way too long for my liking. It took me another, like, 2.5 hours to actually finish resolving that story. Honestly, it was so long. I got it done in the end, and it was like, and basically what happened was like that one Bang Boo that we found out about and how his master died and how she may have been a traitor, but apparently she was a good person because she also sacrificed her life in order to save other people as well. And we found like a really sad picture of her to show like she was still a person and all that. I was like, man, I don't even know what I'm supposed to react to in regards to this event. Like, if it was like actually a proper story event with like more cutscenes and less like running around and more dialogue, I probably would have enjoyed it more. But last time wasn't really all that fun for me, unfortunately. Like, I feel like it could have been better if it had more story stuff to it. I don't know why they're so afraid to add in more extra story stuff with certain events. It feels like certain events could be benefit off of it more, but hey, what do I know? How dare software reset your emotions? Exactly. That's a hey, Firo. Hope you're doing well. Same to you, Dirt Dog and Wolf and Burmside, if I haven't said so already. Crane-eye! How's it going? Welcome in. We literally just got started. I was just basically explaining why I couldn't stream yesterday. Anyway, while off screen, I did collect a whole bunch of extra pulls. How about we do a few pulls before we get started? I'm not gonna pull from the exclusive channels though. I know it's good to get the weapon for Yanagi, but honestly, I'd rather go save up for Miyabi. And we have Yanagi already. I mean, we could try to pull for more of her, but like, you think I made of money? You wanna pay for my pulls? I don't think you do, because this game is really damn expensive. Anyway, so might as well take advantage of the free pulls that we got. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to get an S rank right off the bat. I think we got S rank last time, though. Anyway, 2A is what we got here. Bagaboo and ooh, hello. We got another Magniboo. That's actually pretty nice to have. Mostly because, like, we haven't fully maxed them out yet, so I'll take that.
Burn yo cash.
Thank you for the 300 bits, Wolf. I am not the Joker from the Dark Knight. I am not burning my cash, but I appreciate the 300 bits. Thank you, buddy. Your brain's trying to figure out what to create at the moment? Pizza. Make a pizza. Oh god, alert. I'll be real, once I realized how viral Bernice's theme song went, I was like, okay, what the hell can we do? And Gaddy, what a guy, he sent me a green screen version of Bernice doing the I forgot how to pronounce Kokoschka dance. I think that's what it's called. The Russian dance where you're doing the kick dance with your arms crossed. And I was like, okay, I can probably work. Cossack dance. Yeah, the Cossack dance. Thank you. But yeah, she sent me a gif of her doing the Cossack dance in green screen. It's like, okay, what can we do with this here? And I decided, yeah, that's probably as good as we're going to get it. All right, and we do have 15 pulls here. I'm just going to do a quick 10 pull on here and see if we can get 5 more in the future. We're 56 searches away from an S rank. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? What? You guys realize this was a joke, right? If I get Nekomata right now, this would be the most insane pull ever. It's not going to be... I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be Nekomata. Nekomata is literally the last S-rank standard banner character I'm missing. We're not getting Nekomata. If we get Nekomata, like I said, she'd be the last standard bank S-rank I need. There is no way! I mean, can I really complain about getting an S-rank W engine? I forgot whose weapon this is, though. Is this Coleda's or... I'm not entirely sure whose weapon this is supposed to be, though. Oh, hey, we got another Seth, though. That's cool. At least it's a brand new S-rank W engine. Let me see here. How do I view this? Oh yeah, it's Coleda's weapon. A W engine that Grace helped modify. It may be small, but it packs a powerful punch. For characters with the stun specialty, the following attributes effects can be triggered. While off-field, the equipper's energy regen increases by 0.6 seconds. When using an EX special attack, the equipper's impact is increased by 10% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. The duration of each stack is calculated separately. This W engine is renowned for its ultra power. Modified by Coleda, its energy level was almost exceeded the safety limit. Although this W engine is entirely designed for damage output and the speed and blaze functions have been merged into one, this is precisely what Coleda wanted. I got a clear shot at your shins, you know. So you better think twice before I'm saying I'm sure got it. Coleda, warning a rude business partner. Well, might as well slap this onto her.
Ready for a mission? Hey, you want to test my hammer?
There you go. Got Coleda's weapon thrown on her. Mind you, I'm probably going to steal this off of her and throw it on, I don't know. You know what? I probably will actually take it off of her eventually and put it onto, like, Caesar. Caesar's currently rocking Ambi's weapon right now. Mostly because, like, she really wants an impact weapon. But, like, it's only an A-rank impact weapon versus Coleda's, which is an S-rank one. So it's probably going to be better overall for her, especially since it also gives you impact upgrades, which is what you desperately need for Caesar. So, yeah, sorry, Coleda. I might have to steal your weapon off of you for Caesar. You're not that great. But man, I can't believe we pulled a freaking S rank. Whatever. We'll get Nekomata some other time. It's fine. All right. Well, that's our pulls. How about we hop into our videos? Until your memory fades. I will say this, the artwork looks really nice. She looks so nice in that dress, guys. Oh my god, I love the giant bow on the back of her hip. It's so cute. Ignore the backless dress. Anyway. That pull did make for a fun clip, though. Thank you, Dirt Dog. Alright, but yeah, let's do this. Until your memory fades. I will say this, I'm a little concerned about the future for Zenless because, like, here's the thing. We've done every single character story. We've done all of Soldier 11's, we've done all of Nekomata's. We've done all of Rina's, Coleda's, Lycon's. We also did Chingy's and Bernice's. Once we're done with Rina, I'll be real. Aside from story updates, I don't know what we're going to do for the future of Zenless. Zenless might have to go into the back burner when there's no story updates, everyone. So this might be the last stream for Zenless for a while. I'm feeling a little sad thinking about it, honestly. What kind of name is Jobert? Hi, Jobert. Are you a JoJo? Jobert stops in front of the shelves for a moment before leaving. On this leisurely morning, I spent some time with Wise in my room, playing a stage we had been stuck on for a long time. Oh god, were we playing like Mario Wonder or something and we got stuck on the final level? You know, Mario Wonder, as we play it on our phones, yeah. Didn't you know? They ported Mario Wonder onto Super Mario Run. Yeah, totally. Hurry, just a little more. Hey, there's a trophy above your head. Don't worry, I see it. A perfect clear, and we got the trophy. You did it. Now let's take a break and get ready for the boss. By the way, I need to go out for a bit after this level. Super Mario Wonder. Totally. Sure, I'll watch the show. Store. You go, I'll handle your part in the next level too. Right, but Rena messaged me and said she might bring a special customer to the store. If I'm not back by then. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. I'm not going anywhere. Thanks, now I'll leave it to you. Just call me if there's an emergency. Shortly after, Wise leaves the video store, so you play a few more games on the sofa. That's when you hear a loud noise coming from downstairs. Man, are we just playing this during the daytime? Don't we have a video store to run? I know we have Bang Boo to run our store, but still. That's when you hear a loud noise coming from downstairs. It could be Rena and her special guest. You should go downstairs and take a look. It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow.
Good afternoon, dear God. Oh, no. I suppose I should call you, oh, great manager here.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of people want you to call them something, Rena. Anyway. Oh, welcome!
Oh, welcome to Random Play.
It's not here, Rena. I'll go check the shelves back there.
Ooh, rich old lady. Is she going to be one of those rich old ladies who's super generous and being like, oh, you remind me of my granddaughter. Here, have $2 billion. And then we're like, oh, please, none of that. I'll still take the money, but you don't have to. You know, like me, every time you guys drop bits and gift subs at me, I feel bad and say you don't have to, but I'm going to take it anyway because I don't know how to refund it.
Oh, well, all right. Oh, the shelves have hard edges. Be careful not to bump into them and hurt yourself.
Who's the old lady? Is she looking for something?
Oh, my apologies. I forgot to introduce you. That's my client, Granny Leisha. I'm helping her look for a special sort of sweet cake.
Ma'am? Did you... Rena, did you seriously drag an old lady to buy sweet cake at a video store? We're not that desperate for money that we had to convert our store into a bakery yet. I mean, so far, maybe if Zhu Yan came by and we showed off her bakery, but anyway.
Sweet cake? Sounds delicious. Is it a kind of dessert?
I don't believe so. It's not just a sweet cake. According to Granny, it's a sweet cake with a silly smile.
Why am I suddenly imagining like those happy plums? Anybody remember Courage the Cowardly Dog? The two-part episode where Muriel made a bunch of happy plums where you eat plums and then you just feel happy about yourself? I'm just imagining that, but with cake.
Rena, the silly sweet cake isn't on the shelves either. I'll check under the counter.
Ma'am, this is a video store.
Okay, Granny, but please don't disturb the other customers.
Ma'am, this is a video store. This isn't even a Wendy's.
She can't quite tell me what this silly sweet cake is, but she really wanted to come to 6th Street to search for it. so I thought I'd try my luck at your store.
Rena, you know I run a video store. What do you mean bring her to my store for a sweet cake?
I just can't find it, Rena. I can't find the silly sweet cake anywhere.
Do you expect me to bake a cake for you? I could. It would involve like a girl popping out of it, but I could.
Oh, please calm down, Granny. I'm here to help.
Yeah, Since Mage, how's it going?
Okay.
Do you have any movies about silly, smiling sweet cakes, manager?
Oh, you know what? Sure, why not? Let's give... You know what my first thought is? Let's give them fighting food-ons. Hey, you might remember that show?
We've got a lot of silly comedies, but none about sweet cakes. I can't imagine what that'd look like.
It's a sweet cake that's this big, all round and chubby. And it's so funny when it giggles. Where did it go?
Guys, I feel like Granny Leisha may have... a not-so-clear mind is the best way to put it, politely.
We spent the morning looking in the dessert stores, and none of them had a sweet cake that was this big. Silly sweet cake might refer to something round that looks like it's smiling? Well, we're out of dessert stores, so I'll take her to the toy shops this afternoon.
So you did actually take her to all the dessert shops, but you're started giving up on it, so you tried taking her to various locations that relate to anything. Alright, sure, whatever. If you have food poisoning, you off the computer and in bed. I am fine, thank you.
You just reminded me. Round and with a silly smile? That sounds like Mr. Panda at the coffee shop.
Okay, can we be real though? If there actually was a cake in the shape of a cute panda, I would absolutely want that. That would be such a tasty looking cake. Like, do you think, okay, if there was a cake in the shape of a panda, do you think it'd be a chocolate vanilla cake or something like that? Because that would be great. I have never had like a cake that was like mixed flavors before. What about you, chat?
Ooh, a glimmer of hope. I rarely come to 6th Street, so I'm not very familiar with the area. Thank you for your suggestion, manager. Come on, Granny Leisha, let's head over.
Rena, I can't walk anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
Do I need to break out a wheelchair?
We have been walking around for hours. Granny, why don't you rest here a while?
Oh, honestly, I don't like... I'll be real, I'm such a sucker for old, like, people like Granny Leisha. She's just, like, tired and she needs rest. And I'm like, you know what? No, let me take care of all the work for you. She reminds me of my granny. Guys, I'm such a sucker for old grannies.
Mr. Panda is in the coffee shop next door. I'll go take a picture. I'll show it to Granny, and she can decide if it's the sweet cake she's looking for. I'll be right back.
Why did she think that was about toys? Whatever. Anyway, thanks for a reminder, Sims Mage. Quick stretch. Also, where the hell is Bachan? This water is empty. Thank you. Thank you, reminder, Sins Mage. My throat was oddly caught on something. Don't know what it was.
Thanks for your help. I'll stay here and look after Granny while you're gone.
Alright, you two. I'm tired. My legs feel dry and my mouth is sore. I think you got that backwards, ma'am. I can tell that you're tired. You're having a hard time speaking. Oh. Hey, do you think Rena is still floating in the air? No, looks like she actually is standing this time. Alright, you two, have fun in here, but not too much fun without me. Bagwoo 18, make sure they don't shoplift anything. Rena is tall. She's definitely one of the taller characters. But that being said, though, I think the tallest character might be Caesar. Like, Caesar is the tallest, and second tallest would be Zuyen, I believe. I don't think Yanagi is taller than her. I actually measured her recently. Look at Panda. He's so happy to be here. The dress just makes her look taller. She does also have a bit of high heel going on. The picture of Mr. Panda's silly smile is taken. I should bring it back to Rena and the old woman. Why do I have a weird feeling that we're going to find out that the old lady just like croaked in our store and now we're going to have to deal with that?
Let's get your little companion some new parts.
I really hope not, because that'll be really, really depressing.
Is that it? Come back next time, you hear?
You alright, everyone? Alright, good.
The bottom layer is vegetable and ham sandwiches, the middle layer is fresh out of the oven butter scones, and the top layer is low-sugar fruitcake.
Is that what the sweet cake is? Why would you combine vegetable ham sandwiches with fruitcake?
Wow.
If you recall correctly, Lycon's the tallest? Correct. Lycon is the tallest character overall. But I think that might have to be, like you said, do with his prosthetic legs. But honestly, if he had his normal legs, he probably still would be that tall anyway, considering his body build.
For tea, I have prepared rose tea and red tea. Do you take it with milk and sugar, Granny Laisha?
Lady Rena, where the hell do you keep all of that food on you? Do you just like... Are you... I know she is supposed to be like a poltergeist. Does she like keep everything under that skirt of hers? Can I peek?
Wow.
I only went to get a photo, and you've managed to set up such an extravagant afternoon tea.
No. Yeah, totally. Hey, guys.
Oh, manager, you're back just in time. Please come and enjoy Rena's specialty afternoon tea.
Again, I have no idea where you keep this, young lady.
Due to the situation at hand, I was unable to make anything myself. So these were all carefully selected from nearby shops while helping Granny look for the sweet cake.
That's a relief. I mean, I can eat the low-sugar cake without worrying about my diet.
Sweet cakes. Picture?
Oh, right. I took a photo of the silly sweet cake. Is this it, Granny?
What do you think, Granny Laisha? Does it look familiar?
Nope. This isn't it. I'm looking for the drooling sweet cake.
Chaos Olympus, what the hell is that emote? Oh my god. By the way, how's the audio got on your guys' end? I hope it's coming out fine for you all. Like, it's coming out, like, loud enough. Like, I don't have to turn up anything. The reason I don't have it turned up louder, though, is honestly, when you go into combat, everything suddenly explodes in loudness. And I, unfortunately, had to set it so low and makes all the cutscenes sound so much more quiet because of it.
Huh? I thought you were looking for the silly sweet cake.
No, it's the drooling one. Oh, no. I'm looking for the loud-mouthed sweet cake. The whole corridor can hear it when it cries.
Pretty Laisha, do you need assistance of the medical kind?
I understand. Well, don't worry. I'll help you find whatever kind of sweet cake you're looking for. Manager, can I have a word? I owe you an explanation.
You and Rena entered the workshop.
First of all, Please allow me to express my thanks and apologize for any inconvenience. You see, this lady isn't just any client. She's my evaluator.
Guys, is there weird audio issues going on with the dialogue right now? Hang on a second. I need to check something really quick. I'll be right back. There's something weird going on my end. I'm not sure if it's my end or if it's in the game. Hang on. Oh no, I think it's my headset. Hang on, hang on. Something's wrong with my headset. I'll be right back. Oh no, guys, I think my headset's broken. Oh no, are you freaking kidding me? What the, why is everything breaking on me? Oh, guys, I'm so mad right now. My headset's... Hang on a second. Let me see if I can fix this. I am so fucking mad right now, everyone. Guys, why is everything always going wrong for me? I'm sorry, everybody. I'm very upset right now. My headset's not working properly. I don't know what the issue is. I think we can finish the stream, but I'm going to have to order a new headset after this. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with the with my headset. I've been taking extremely good care of this headset. I don't know why it's behaving like this. It's not outputting sound correctly, basically. Basically, if I turn my head the wrong way, it starts muffling itself a lot. I don't know why. I think the wire must have broken somewhere, but I don't know how it broke. Like, I specifically went out of my way to take it as well as... Whatever. It's fine. I'm just going to have to go buy a new headset after the stream, everyone. I'm sorry, everyone. Everything just seems to be going wrong for me recently. I don't know why. You know what? Let's get this cutscene out of the way. I'm going to go place the order, like, now so I don't forget.
I participate in the new Eridu Housekeeping Association's assessment each year on behalf of Victoria Housekeeping. This time, my assessment for the best service of the year is to serve Leisha Christie. Yes, Granny Leisha. I had a general idea of what the service would entail, as I've participated in previous years, but this time's a little different. Granny Leisha didn't ask for any housekeeping services. She just keeps asking me to help her find sweet cakes.
Hang on, everyone. Headset. Like, I straight up cannot hear anything right now. And I don't know what's causing it. Hang on. Maybe it has to do with my USB. Hang on.
Now it's riding time.
Don't forget me! Think you can take me! Think you can take me! Don't forget me! Why not?
Let's go to Elysium.
Don't forget me! Think you can take me! Think you can take me! Don't forget me! Behave! Don't forget me! Think you can take me! Think you can take me! Behave! Don't forget me!
I know what time it is. Headset fun time.
Well, thank you so much for $6.10. I appreciate it. Hang on. I use a USB hub for my headset. Let me see if I can fix this by let me see if I can fix this through unplugging and replugging it. One sec. That did not fix it at all. Yeah, I think I need to get a new headset. I'm so mad. Let me try and get this cutscene done, and I'm going to order a new headset really quick.
This test is trickier than I had expected. She might deliberately be giving me a difficult challenge. But I'll take care of things myself. I wouldn't want to affect your business.
It's okay. There's not much going on with the store. Let me keep helping Granny. 6th Street is my turf after all.
Really? Oh, that'd be great. You're an amazing guide, both in and outside the Hollows. Then let's cover all corners of 6th Street and capture photos of any suspicious sweet cakes that fit the criteria.
Interesting what exactly we're doing here for Rena, though. Alright, I will be right back really quick, guys. I'll be back in a moment. I need to see if I can get this resolved really quick. Or that is to say, I'm gonna try to quickly place a quick purchase and see where this takes me. Okay, so I purchased a new headset. It cost me $34. Hopefully, and it is like through Amazon, so it will arrive like tomorrow, thankfully. So yay. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to deal with this awful headset for the rest of the night. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm just in a bad mood because of how much like things have been not working out for me recently. I'm sorry, everyone. Ugh. Like, first yesterday with my weird nonsense, and then tonight. Literally, my headset was perfectly fine when I started a stream. And it's just like, oh no, let's just like conk out on limit, even though they are doing perfectly fine. Everything was just perfectly fine, but no, of course, nothing can ever work out for Alina, can it? Sorry for bringing down the mood, everybody. Give me a moment, Granny. We'll be back shortly. Oh, are you able to find it? Should I come with you? It's fine. Please rest well and leave the sweet cake matter to us. Not everything lasts forever? Yeah, but I would have hoped it would lasted longer than July of this year. It literally only lasted August, September, October. It lasted 4 months. I feel like a headset should last longer than 4 months. I get detected. Why am I detecting? I'm detecting something, all right. All right. Let's try and ask around here, though. Or not? What? Oh, take photos of various sweet cakes and stick. Wait! 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 So one of the sweet cake options is Rena? Yes! Let's absolutely take a picture of our sweet cake Rena. Absolutely! You know what? Even better. Let's throw in another sweet cake in here. Hang on. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Ta-da! Our sweet cake Rena. For your enjoyment. Oh, he has a sweet cake bike. But the good boy, the good pupper, the adorable, adorable pupper. Does this puppy at the newsstand meet the requirements? Drooling, loud. I couldn't stop myself from taking photos. I see. As soon as you picked your camera, it got excited and started posing. I guess it would be difficult for anyone to resist the urge to take photos of it. Let's keep this photo then. Even if it's not what Granny Laisha wants, we can't let this puppy's enthusiasm go to waste, right? Ugh. Let's see. I guess, like, a hard-working noodle shop owner is, like, a sweet guy. I get what you're saying, but don't you think it's a little rude? The manager of this noodle shop seems quite serious, so I think he would get angry if you say he looks like a sweet cake. Hey! Why are you talking about sweet cakes? I can hear you. We're looking for a loud sweet cake. I saw someone point a camera at me. Belle, you were taking a photo of me, right? Why would you take a photo of me when you're looking for something like that? Don't tell me you think You guys really... I'm sorry, we didn't mean any harm. Please allow me to. You found the right person. Huh? How'd you know I was cooking up a new menu? I guess there's no point in hiding it now that I've been busted. That's right, I'm perfecting Waterfall Soup's first fried sweet cake snack. But I can't quite figure out how to make it special though. Those loud sweet cakes that you mentioned just then are a great idea. If you want sweet cakes that make a sound, you have to fry them up. Uh-huh. Fresh out of a pan and sizzling into hot oil. I'll call them Screaming Lava Sweet Cakes. Okay, but lava cake, though, actually is delicious. Have you guys ever had lava cake before? Also, Chaos Olympus, thanks for the heart emotes. I appreciate it. Again, I'm just so freaking mad at, like... Yes, thank you. I just don't understand why my headset was working for 4 freaking months and it just decided to break on me out of freaking nowhere, even though I'd been taking the best care of this thing. Like, go freaking figure, guys. I'd love to keep listening, but it seems like it'd take quite a long time. It's better to leave. Let's not like steal this guy's recipes. Ooh, okay. Okay, but you know what else is sweet? Our little Bang Boo boys. Running a good store, hardworking fellers. These 3, when they talk to any clerk separately, it doesn't feel like they're very loud. However, when the 3 of them talk at the same time, the sound of them always say, "And I knew." All the time is quite shocking. Ha, get it? Because she's an electrical agent. Looks like you dealt with them often, too. Well, 141 has chain stores in many places, after all. I always get the feeling that the functions of the 3 of them can be integrated into one Bang Boo. Maybe they were divided into 3 to highlight the features of 141. Can you integrate your 2 Bang Boo to be integrated into one? No, my style is to have one bang boo on my left and one bang boo on my right. So they're like your boobs? Okay. You've taken photos of all the sweet cakes that you can. Double check that there's nothing missing. Those little roly-poly blobs. What if it's not limited to a round shop? Oh yeah, the one at the music store might count too. Let's go over now. Man. I was hoping for Rena to also comment on me taking a picture of her too, but she didn't really say anything. Rena comes over as you put down the camera.
Is there really anything here that fits the criteria of a sweet cake? It's round, and it makes a lot of sound. Oh, it's a record! This music store has impeccable taste. The collection is... Ah, this record. Just looking at the cover reminds me of something interesting.
Does it bring back fond memories?
Are the songs on this album good? Or does hearing it bring back some fond memories?
Both. There was an incident during the recording of this album. One of the performers quit temporarily. My job was to save the day and perform in her stead.
Wait, Rena? Are you a freaking singer? Oh my god, now I need pop idol Rena.
That was a challenging job. Can you guess which instrument I was in charge of?
Oh wait, no, you did music. Okay,
Given your personality, I'd say the violin?
The electric guitar!
Why am I not surprised about this? Man, now I'm just imagining Rita jamming out on an axe on top of a stage, just like swinging around like axe, like Jimi Hendrix, and just setting it on fire afterwards.
Do all maids learn to play the guitar?
There's only one skill a maid must master. That's fulfilling her master's wish. Right. We've taken pictures of everything we can think of. Let's go back to Granny Laisha. Her sweet cake keeps changing form, but I don't mind it much. The Housekeeping Association's assessments were always the same in the past. Either a normal service job or going into a hollow to deal with ethereals. Finding something made up is unexpected, but at least it's creative. Let's hope these photos contain the sweet cake Granny wants.
These are sweet cakes,
Oh, you're back! Rena and, Rena's little sidekick. Yes.
Please, just call me Belle.
I'm not a sidekick, I'm the manager here. Please call me the famed manager, Belle. Or just Belle is fine.
Sorry, Manager Belle. Please allow me to apologize on her behalf. Okay, Granny, we have the pictures. Are any of these the loud sweet cake?
No, none of these are the sweet cake. The one I'm looking for... Oh, I remember now! Waves. The sweet cake was floating on white waves up and down. Yes, that's it. It was a white wave sweet cake, just like the one always floating around you, Rena.
I'm glad to hear you like my bamboo, but they're not sweet cakes. They're my trusted companions, with their own names. For example, this little blonde bamboo with bangs is called Drusilla. Ooh, if I hadn't turned on silent mode earlier, it would certainly be making a fuss about how the sweet cake has changed yet again by now.
Yeah, why has it changed again? A white wave sweet cake that looks like Drusilla. What could it be?
Master, if I could interrupt, by combining the keywords Laisha Christie and waves, I have found a news article about an incident involving a Miss Metropolitan beauty pageant dropout.
That voice just now.
It's the smart voice assistant on my phone. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Well, that's a very thoughtful AI assistant. Of course, I understand it's your little secret. Further inquiry would go against Victoria Housekeeping's rules of etiquette.
Man, she'd be like, okay, I don't think AI has advanced at that point in time, but sure, why not? I can accept it. You want cake now? Go make yourself a cake or go buy some cake. Or maybe get pudding. Just eat some pudding. Same idea, right?
In any case, it's a timely tip. Let me check the news. I should be able to find it on my phone. Miss Metropolitan Dropout. Ah, here we go. And it's actually a news article from 41 years ago.
How did you get a freaking news article 41 years ago from a Google search?
On the night of the highly anticipated finals, top contender Laisha Christie, favored to win, suddenly drops out, conceding her crest of waves. I see. So the crest of waves is a round crystal trophy awarded to the winner. There's also a photo of the dropout attached. If I compare it, it's true. I never would have expected the housekeeping evaluator would be the star of such a contest. What a mysterious lady. The sweet cake floating up and then down. It must refer to Granny losing the trophy. If that's the case, it's easy. We simply need to bring her the Crest of Waves trophy.
Rena, I don't think it's okay to, like, break into an old contestant's home and steal their property. I know that we are, you know, explorers of hollows, but I don't think we're criminals. Theoretically. Google does have old articles scanned online. Yeah, but you actively have to search for those. I don't think that's just like, oh, that's going to be the first search result. Hell, I don't even think it'd be the first page.
That's not gonna be easy, Rena. It's a trophy from 41 years ago.
The competition is held every year, even now. I just happened to have participated last year.
And plus, like, even if they have old articles scanned online, I don't think they're going to have the words and titles of the articles scanned in. It'd be like, oh, hey, news articles from 41 years ago as the headliner for the link. They're not going to put the title of the article online, like for the article itself. OCR? What's OCR?
Wait, Rena, you participated in Miss Metropolitan?
You know what? I would not be surprised. Why am I suddenly imagining Rena walking down a runway while dressed in a bikini while also, like, strutting herself for Miss Metropolitan? Basically, tech that reads the text on a document and makes it searchable and copy-pastable. Yeah, but I feel like that's a lot of work for people to do for old, ancient articles, though. And then again, people love historical documentation, so what the hell am I talking about?
Yes, the competition was divided into many sections, such as singing, acting, painting, cooking. Can you guess which I took part in?
Based on my last guess with the instruments, I'll rule out the most common, like singing and acting. I'd assume something unexpected, like painting.
The answer is all of them.
Oh my god.
Actually, that year's competition was in urgent need of a makeup artist, so I stepped in to help. It was quite busy, but still an enjoyable experience.
Oh, so you weren't actually in the competition, you were just helping out with the competition. Alright, that makes sense.
Who could have guessed that? I feel like I've been tricked.
Man, now the image of Rena going down that runway in a bikini, my hopes and dreams, tarnished.
Oh, I was just teasing you. Please, don't mind me. But because of that, I know the competition organizers, so asking them for a commemorative trophy shouldn't be a problem.
Rena, can you find my wave sweet cake?
Don't worry, Granny. I'll find it for you, whatever kind of sweet cake it is. It's getting late. I'll take her home first. You should get some rest too. Thank you again for your help.
I wonder if that's actually the end of the first part. Normally these agent stories take up like 3 parts. Is that the person who just left our store, the granny that Rena mentioned? Yep, she's a live-fire granny, that's for sure. Judging by your reaction, you must have had a tiring day then. No wonder Rena called you a special guest. Running around everywhere can't tire you out. Shooting photos on the streets is tiring work. What a pity I wasn't there and couldn't help out. Have a good rest, Belle. If I'm around the next time when Granny comes by, you tag out and let me entertain her for a while. Oh my god, it actually is the end of the first part. Agent story completed. Next part now. Until your memory... Why do I feel like this is going to end with the old lady dying and then we're going to be crying our eyes out as we're wondering, no, she just wanted to be recognized for her abilities. Everything all right so far? I'm just annoyed because I had to like place an order for a new headset, but hey, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, part 2 of Rena's story. Just when I'm grabbing breakfast at Lumina Square, I bump into Rena. Good morning, manager. It's rare to see you in the morning. Are you here for breakfast? No, I just happened to be passing through, so I figured I'd bring something back for everyone. Oh, about Granny. The application for the Crest of Waves trophy has been submitted. So you found it already? I've just submitted the application. If everything goes smoothly, it should be ready in a couple of days. Then we just need to pick a good time to give it to Granny. Let me know when you're planning to give the trophy out. That would be great. She'd be thrilled if we can go to the ceremony. It's a deal then. Anyway, I need to head back to Victoria Housekeeping Co. Have a nice day. What do you mean ceremony? Are you telling me that we're actually going to put on a faux ceremony about awarding the award to her? Yeah, see you. After saying goodbye to Rena, you return to the video store. Well, that was a really easy part too.
It's not behind the shelves.
Are you meant to be here on your own, Leisha?
Granny Leisha, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for the sweet cakes. The silly sweet cake isn't behind the shelf. Ah, I remember you. You can help me find the sweet cakes, right, Priscilla?
Oh no, Granny Leisha has memory issues. Why am I getting so much anxiety from that? It really is reminding me of my grandma. She can't remember anything anymore either. I know I say it like it's a joke, but I legitimately feel so bad.
I'm not Drusilla. My name is Belle. Say it with me, Granny. Belle. Oh, forget it. I'm gonna call Rena.
Do you think if I was playing as Y, she would also call me Drusilla? A while later, Rena arrives at the video store.
Are you looking for the silly sweet cake again, Granny? Is this still part of the assessment? Oh, but it's okay. I still have the pictures from yesterday. Here, Granny. Are any of these photos the sweet cakes you're looking for? Granny? Granny, are you listening? Granny Leisha?
Ma'am? I don't like old lady noises like that. That's extremely concerning. I don't think I've seen a hospital in this game yet.
She's completely focused on the TV. Manager, what's that on the TV in the corner? Is that an ad for a movie?
Yeah, it's Invasion Next Gen. It's about a hollow appearing in the city, and the ethereals inside it.
It's a hollow. There's a hollow. The sweet cakes are in danger.
What's wrong, Granny? That's just a movie. It's not real. My Drusilla!
Granny Leisha grabs Drusilla and rushes out the store. Ma'am?
If this is still part of the assessment, it seems a little bit excessive. Or perhaps Granny really was affected by the ad. We should go check on her, Manager. Drusilla has a GPS chip, so don't worry. We won't lose her.
Man, Rena comes very equipped with everything. You ever lose something out on the streets? GPS chip it. I'm actually kind of curious how GPS chips actually work, because like I know it's supposed to be like global satellite positioning and stuff like that, but my question is like, do companies have just like a billion like satellites orbiting around Earth right now, just try to help figure things out for us? Because if so, man, first we litter our planet, now we're littering space. Leisha, you alright? Where should I run? Where can I be safe? Ma'am? You? You alright? Please, don't worry, Granny Leisha. We're here to help. Help? Yes! Quickly, come and help me, Rena, and your little sidekick. I'm Belle. There might be other sweet cakes trapped. I can't save them all by myself. Please, can you help me find them? Oh, are we gonna find out that Granny Leisha was like an old hollow investigation agent who was all about trying to save people's lives, but she's got dementia now, and she's now just getting flashbacks to those times? Oh, that's gonna be so sad if it's true. Don't worry, we're here to help you. But you have to tell us what these sweet cakes are. Oh god, is the sweet cakes going to be all those people that died in a hollow that she couldn't save or something like that? Oh, that's going to be so sad. Let me take this kid back to a safe spot. You wait for me. I'll be back soon to help you search. Yeah, Before Rena can reply, the granny bounds off towards the 414 convenience store, clutching onto the bamboo. Where on earth is she trying to go? The only way to find out is to follow her. Phew, that hollow hasn't caught up yet. Keep going, try harder. Hang on, Granny. You can easily get hurt like that. If you want to go somewhere, we can walk slowly and have a nice chat along the way. We can't walk. We have to run, Rena. Little sidekick, otherwise he'll get us. It's Belle, I have to correct you. Emergency exit. I remember. There's an emergency exit around here. Ah, there it is. Wait, Granny, that's... Before Rena can finish, the granny sprints off towards a metro station. In the blink of an eye, Granny Leisha runs into the metro station. Man, how is this old lady running faster than we are able to keep up with? Is she actually going to catch the metro? It doesn't matter. Just catch up and try to at least board the same train as her, otherwise you'll lose her. I know we shouldn't restrain old ladies, but man, she is booking it. Pick a destination. Looks like she's somewhere near Officer Mew Mew. Granny Leisha is exceptionally quiet on the ride, and thankfully doesn't cause any ruckus before getting off at Lumina Square Station. I see her! She's just over there! I'm not saying that we should restrain old grannies because it's not good for her, but at the same time, we need to keep her from running so much. It can't be good for her. You should be far enough away from the hollow now. No, those sweet cakes are far more fragile than us grown-ups. I can't handle this. I better go further out, just a little. All of you, get running quickly! The hollow's coming! Yeah, I feel like she might have, a little bit of PTSD or maybe dementia going on with her right now. Oh, I feel so bad when old people's memories start going. It makes me so concerned about them, guys. Granny seems a little tired, yet never abandons her plans to escape. Clutching onto the bamboo, she runs towards the riverside trail. Please do not jump into the river. Why do I get the feeling she takes me for a bad guy here? No more aimless running around like this. Next time you catch her, you have to get to the bottom of this. Man, we've been chasing her all day for so long. The sun's already starting to set around here. Are you okay, Granny Leisha? She really does look tired this time. Late? Within a second of opening your mouth, Granny Leisha immediately activates as if a switch flips on and sprints off again. Where on earth is she trying to go? The only way to find out is to follow her. Looks like she's hanging out at the park.
I can't run anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
Have you calmed down now, Granny Leisha?
You guys.
No need to act so surprised. We've been right behind you since 6th Street and all through Lumina Square.
You. Who are you?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so bad with, like, old ladies. I just feel so bad all the time.
I don't have any money or anything of value. Why are you chasing me? I don't know you.
You starting to think sweet cakes are children, not just people in general? Yeah.
Huh? Granny Leisha, are you being serious? I'm Rena, and this is the video store manager, Belle.
No. No idea who you are.
Then, do you still remember the sweet cakes you're looking for? The silly sweet cake, loud sweet cake, and wave sweet cake?
Oh no! It really is gonna turn out to be kids too!
Sweet cakes. Oh, yes, I remember. I'm looking for my sweet cakes, but I've lost them all. I arranged to look for sweet cakes with someone yesterday. Who was it again?
What's going on? Is the Housekeeping Association's assessment process really this complicated?
With her reaction to that ad, I'm afraid this is more than just the housekeeping assessment. Have you heard the medical term, cognitive corruption syndrome? Anyone who stays too long in a hollow may develop the disease in their later years, regardless of their ether aptitude. Symptoms include rapid memory decline, cognitive disorder, and repetitive speech. In severe cases, one's memory can regress to that of decades ago, forgetting everything that occurred afterward.
Yeah. Guys, do you know how depressing it is to see someone lose their sense of self as the older they get? As they forget the people around them? As they even forget who they are in the moment? They can't even register new memories anymore as their minds are forced to regress. I have a grandmother who has, like, memory issues, and this is just hurting me a lot personally. It's hitting close to home.
You mean she really forgot us?
I'm just speculating. But having provided care for elderly individuals with this condition in the past, it's all far too familiar. The constantly changing sweet cakes, not recognizing us. If it's not an intentional act, then it seems like the most likely possibility. Either way, I'll take Granny home first. There are plenty of ways I can confirm my hypothesis. Thank you, manager. You must be tired too. You should go back and rest.
Rena! You're being a good maid right now for poor old Granny Leisha. Oh?
Goodbye, Granny.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused to your store these past few days. Please, pass on my apologies to Wise, too.
After all that running, you surely got in your daily steps for the day. Go back to the video store and get some rest. Ugh. Man, you gotta take a lot of things for granted the younger you are, and then you just come across so many people in their old ages, and you're just like wondering to yourself, man, is that just gonna happen to me one day? And you just hope that you can keep yourself safe and happy and healthy the best you can until then. And I hope to say that you guys will stay happy and healthy too. For you and your family.
Rena apologized to me? Well, I don't really mind. You're at the store every time Granny turns up, and I've conveniently missed every encounter.
Ah, you're both here.
How is Granny?
She lives near Lumina Square, so it didn't take long. But I'm a little worried about her. I checked with the neighbors. She's lived alone for a long time, and she does suffer from cognitive corruption syndrome.
So Granny isn't intentionally giving Rena a difficult task. She's just not fully aware. I'm surprised the Housekeeping Association chose her for the assessment. By the way, why didn't Drusilla resist when it got taken by Granny? It's a combat bamboo. It could have easily gotten away from her.
Is it because it had been switched to silent mode?
Even in silent mode, Drusilla can move on its own. I asked the same thing on the way here, and it gave me an unexpected answer. When Granny carried it away, she kept saying, "I can do it. I can protect you." That made it mistake Granny for me.
Oh?
Huh? Is that possible? You two don't look alike at all. Could that phrase be some kind of passcode?
The Drusilla in front of you is actually designed based on a doll I picked up when I was little. I didn't have many friends at the manor back then. All I had to talk to was the doll I named Drusilla.
Oh, Rena comes from a rich background. I really should not be surprised about that.
Father didn't like the doll. He said it was something the servants had used, and told me to throw it away. But how could I throw away my only friend?
Girl! Lonely, lonely and sad rich girl. Why is this always a trope?
So, I hid it in various places, trying hard to prevent my father from finding it. Under the bed, in the wardrobe, under the covers, constantly telling it, "I can do it. I can protect you." When I became an agent and decided to use bamboo in combat, I handed this doll over to the manufacturer. Surprisingly, during their inspection, they found a tiny recording device inside the doll. As expected, it was already filled with the phrase, "I can protect you." So, impulsively, I transferred the recording data, along with the name Drusilla, to the bamboo.
Oh?
A manor... servants. So you were actually a wealthy heiress living in a mansion when you were younger, Rena? Now's not the time to pry. Let's get back to Drusilla.
Granny was muttering the same thing when she rushed out of the video store with Drusilla. To call it a passcode is actually fitting.
You're saying she mistook Drusilla for one of the sweet cakes and took it out of the store to avoid some kind of danger?
Judging from that ad that affected Granny, her sweet cakes were once, or are now, in danger because of a hollow.
But just what are these sweet cakes? We'll struggle to get to the bottom of things if we're unable to figure that out. However, the competition dropout and Crest of Waves trophy were both real at least, and the Wave sweet cake is still an important clue. I'll bring it back with me and talk to Granny. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was. Sorry to keep the two of you.
It's okay. It's still early for us.
Thank you. How about I bring some special tea treats I made myself as a token of my appreciation?
Oh my god. Rena's so nice, guys. Like, do you know how much she, like caring for, like, someone like this is a lot of work, and she's like, oh, sorry to be a bother, let me help out, and it's just like, ah. Oh, guys, I'm feeling so sad right now, both from my headset and from this story. Oh my god.
There's really no need.
Then I best be off. Please do let me know if Granny turns up at the store again.
I really hope Granny Laisha doesn't wander into a hollow. It'd be so sad. If she wanders into a hollow, we have to save her. Oh my god, and she's going to get corrupted further from the ether. Cognitive corruption syndrome. That does explain quite a few things, but also opens up even more mysteries. What exactly are these sweet cakes? What exactly is Granny trying to protect? Leave it all to Rena. Didn't she say she was taking the Crest of Waves trophy over to ask Granny Laisha? It was you who said before, Belle, that I entertain Granny next time she came. Yet here you are running errands all day once again. You even ran all around Lumina Square. I must be destined to cross paths with Granny. Anyway, get some rest. I feel like I put you through a week's worth of workouts in one day. Your legs are going to be sore tomorrow. Yeah, because you guys are a bunch of nerds who all just hang out inside playing video games and watching movies all day. Can't relate. Alright, part 2's done. Final part. There's a big sale on Lumina Gallery today, and Weiss agreed to get up early to line up together with you and do some shopping there. However, it seems like you haven't gotten up early enough. I should have come earlier. Sold out while I was still in line. Now I'll have to try another mall. I didn't expect the line to be this long. Man, if it's like a Black Friday sale, that people line up at like 4 a.m. for that kind of stuff. I remember lining up at 4 a.m. for Best Buy to see what kind of sales they had at the time. Should get here earlier next time. By the way, did you see Granny Laisha today? No, I haven't. Why are you asking me that all of a sudden? Rena is asking. Did something happen to Granny? This is what Rena said. I'm on the way to the video store. I'll tell you more when I get there. If Granny gets there before I do, please keep her there until I arrive. Thanks. Let's go back now and wait for her. Honestly, shopping is important, but you gotta look after your friends and family first. Let's go. I'll come back here earlier next time. And so we rush back to the video store.
How are you, manager? Has Granny been to your store lately?
Oh, please tell me she didn't wander into a hollow.
No. Has something happened?
I obtained the Crest of Waves replica trophy this morning and went to take it over to her. But the place was empty, and her door was ajar. The neighbors say she caused a commotion late last night, banging on doors claiming a hollow was coming, and she was going to White Wave Hospital to save the sweet cakes. She's been searching for sweet cakes everywhere for weeks now, so nobody took it seriously, and they convinced her to go back to her room and go to sleep. But by morning, she'd disappeared. She often goes out early to look for the sweet cakes, but this is the first time she hasn't locked her door, and the first time she's mentioned White Waves Hospital. It just seems odd. I filed a missing person report to public security, so I'm just waiting to hear from them now.
Oh, Rena's putting in so much effort for this random granny that she's trying to care for. She's so nice.
Gone to White Waves Hospital to save the sweet cakes? That's a new clue.
Searching for information on White Waves Hospital. White Waves Hospital is a renowned large-scale comprehensive medical facility in New Eridu. Earlier records go back 41 years to when it was forced to relocate due to a hollow disaster.
I swear to God, she actually did wander into a hollow. Oh no.
Wait, 41 years ago? That's the same year as that competition.
With funding from both the government and the public, White Wave Hospital, which has been relocated several times, retained most of its medical resources. Its symbol is a white wave.
A white wave? Is it a coincidence? Or have we been wrong from the start? The beauty pageant, the hospital, the wave? There must be a connection between the three. If you'll excuse me, manager, I'm going to contact a friend who works in medicine to investigate.
Let me know if you hear anything about Granny. even if she doesn't remember my name.
Well, as my current client, I must ask you to forgive her rudeness. I'm her maid, so please allow me to remember your name in her stead. Well then, I'll be going. Please don't let my affairs affect you. You have your own business to run, after all.
Rita! Listen, we have Bang Boo to run a store, but it's not every day that we get to help a fine lady help out her client. Rita said she didn't want us to go out of our way for her. But I'm still concerned. I was thinking the same. I always feel like there's something more we could do to help. Master, considering the current scenario, I suggest enabling full network data collection functions. By counting up and comparing the target's courses of action over the past 24 hours, I can quickly analyze its most likely active location. I knew there was something else we could do. Disclaimer, this calculation will connect to a large number of network interfaces and features multiple sets of parallel computing units. Power consumption cannot be kept within the daily fixed range. In other words, it is very energy intensive, and I estimate a 55% increase in this month's power bill. Do it for Granny! Do it for Granny! Do it for Granny! Let's do it. 55% isn't that much. Understood. Permission granted by Master to waive all liabilities. I have started calculating Granny Laisha's course of action. Calculation complete. Is that the calculation? That extra 55% sure went fast. Result, the probability of Granny Laisha having entered the hollow is 97.1%. Yeah, I figured. It may lack in process, but the results are super high value. A hollow, right? We need to inform Rena quickly. Rena, it's very likely that Granny is in the hollow. I never considered that possibility before. Granny has always avoided the hollow. Why would she go in there by herself? But I believe you. After all, no one knows more about hollows than you do. We used 55% of our electricity budget to figure this out, with a reliability of 97%. Got it. I've also done my investigations here. Although I could report to public security and wait for them to arrange a search, I'd rather go find Granny myself and bring her out. After all, I still have some sweet cakes to find as promised, so could I ask you to accompany me on a trip to Hollow, dear guide? I got you, girl! Thank you very much. See you in a bit. Investigation. Sweet cakes that never expire. Locate Granny Laisha and escort her out of the hollow. Alright. Let's do this. Ooh, and we got a free level 60 Rena. Accompany us.
Brave woman.
That's me!
Actually, should I just just run her by herself?
Take me.
You know what? Just for the sake of story, let's see if I... Never mind. Apparently, I do need to bring other agents with me. In that case...
Thank you for the recognition. I shall...
You touch me. What a bother.
Your wish is my command.
Let's bring in these two. I'm sure even, Ellen, if she's so tired, she'd be like, Granny, in trouble? Alright, let's do this.
Preparations complete. I'm ready to begin, dear guide.
Dear guide. I like the sound of that.
Unfortunately, I cannot base my terms of address on personal preference. Using the correct titles in the right situations is important etiquette at Victoria Housekeeping. Now, let's get back to Granny. Based on our current intel, I'm certain her cognitive corruption syndrome is getting worse. Her memory has already regressed to that day 41 years ago.
That day 41 years ago?
Yes. The Miss Metropolitan dropout incident and the White Waves Hospital Hollow disaster both happened on the same day, and Granny Laisha was involved in both.
But what does this have to do with Granny's search for sweet cakes?
There is a connection. A big one. The sweet cakes are the link between these two events, and have been the source of strife in Granny's heart for 41 years. It's a long story. I had to contact a lot of people and piece it all together. But we don't have much time, so let's talk on the way. Granny Leisha from 41 years ago. She'd have been around my age now.
How old are you, Rena? Well, I'm just gonna assume she's in her 20s.
She was a nurse at the White Waves Hospital back then. She was in charge of taking care of the newborns.
Oh no! She was a nurse. She was a nurse for babies.
Go to sleep already. The more sleep you get, the quicker you'll grow. You're drooling. Let me wipe it off. Hey, that's quite the set of pipes you've got. Can you keep it down? You're going to frighten the other babies.
The hospital was short-handed, so Granny Leisha was always busy. Still, she loved her work. Of course, aside from her work, she had other things she wanted to accomplish. Oh dear, looks like we've got a bit of a situation. Let's tackle the issue at hand first.
Guys, I like how they actually story told that through the TV mode. And this is kind of why I miss TV mode. That was actually a really nice, like, bit of, like, visual storytelling. So it's not just, like, talking the whole time. Under Tanker, thank you so much for your follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream.
This door looks like it needs 2 people to open it. Look, there's another button to control the door over there.
They can handle pressing the buttons.
Leave it to me! Not you! Both of us!
I'll leave these 2 children with you, Proxy. Please bring them with you as you search for a way forward.
Temporary access permissions for Drusilla and Anastella received. Action request approved. Initiating override.
Me, pick me!
The operational interface has been switched to Anastella.
Lead Anastella to push the button ahead.
I know this is, like, really slow, but, like, honestly, I just appreciate the narrative storytelling of this.
Now Drusilla can get through.
I've stepped on the button!
Obtain Bang Boo plugin. Rena gave you temporary access permissions to her Bang Boo. You can switch between Drusilla and Anastella's control permissions.
You can use the permissions I've granted you to switch between them.
We're here! Both of us! I'm here! Drusilla, too!
There's another up ahead.
There's a large switch up ahead. Seems like we need 2 Bang Boo to step on it.
Leave it to Anastella and me! Go, go, go! Here, Koi! Drusilla, let's do it together! I'm standing on it! It's your turn, Anastella! Ooh, treasure! I found it! I need Anastella's help!
We can't all get through like this. Maybe that box will come in handy. You can do it. It's up to you guys to press that switch.
Once they both get through, they'll be able to step on the main switch.
Man, like, that's what I'm kind of missing about, like, TV mode. I feel like it honestly adds a lot of storytelling as you do exploration rather than just, like, you know, beating everything up. I feel like it really breaks up the breaks up the pacing in a good way when it comes to this game, which makes me really sad they kind of eliminated it for the most part.
Gonna step on the main switch.
Aren't my little Bang Boo amazing? Our guide is pretty amazing too, of course. Now then, let's proceed. Let me continue with Granny's story. When she was young, Granny dreamed of becoming an actress.
By the way, if I'm not saying too much, I really want to listen to Rena's story as we move along.
So she signed up for a beauty contest in her free time. That's right. It was the Miss Metropolitan pageant. Not just her colleagues, but she too was surprised at how far she got. Let's walk and talk. Granny emerged as the dark horse that year. To everyone's surprise, the judges gave her high scores. And just like that, Laisha Christie made it into the finals. Yet, on the day of the finals...
Is she coming? I remember in the news.
In a corner of the broadcasting room, numerous screens were showing the broadcast of the glamorous stage. But among them, an old TV was airing a piece of breaking news. It was a holo alert for areas including the White Waves Hospital. And so, on the screens showing that magnificent stage, the rising star who was about to be crowned Beauty Queen ran down the red carpet steps without turning back and headed to the place on that old TV screen. Seems we have some uninvited listeners up ahead. Let's pause the story there for now.
Oh, she saw that the babies were in trouble. She had to run back and go save them. Wait, hang on. Prize, mine, gimme. Oh my god. I like how it went from sad music to all this, like, electronic pop music. Holy cow. Unfortunately, trying to attack with Rita is a little rough since her attacks are pretty weak overall. Alright, let's get Lycon in here then.
In position. Today, now.
Leave it to me, Sir Lycopere. Get ready.
No, seriously, this music is popping so hard, and it just sounds so funny because you can just like have Rita just like move around like this the whole time, like she's not even moving. I'm sorry, but this electric poppy music as Rita's floating in circles is so stupid to me. And I'm so invested in the story, it's so funny sometimes. I love Zenless Zone Zero, guys.
You cannot stop me.
In position. Take a break.
Don't be afraid. It won't hurt.
I normally wouldn't have Rina be the one who does the attacks for the ultimate, but considering this is her story, I figured I might as well just give her access to it.
Good riddance.
Master, we can reach depths of the hollow if we keep going this way. Once you enter, you won't be able to return. Make sure you've done everything you need to do before moving forward.
Hang on, let me see if there's like an item I missed out on because I'm clearly missing one orb, but I'm not seeing where it would be. This was pretty straightforward overall. That's weird. Did I miss one somewhere? No, apparently I found everything. All right. That's weird. Unless it's like further along, I guess.
Ah, it's yet another strange door.
Yeah, and more different mechanisms.
That should be where the main switch is.
Time to step on the button again? Step on the button, step on the button!
Temporary access permissions for Drusilla and Anastella received. Action request approved. Initiating override.
I'm standing on it! Stepped on it! One more ahead! I'm on it! Come here!
How do I go back to my normal form? Unless I'm supposed to... Oh, I think I'm just going to have Drusilla and Anastella actually go into the final area. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to have both of them get there. Okay, never mind. We got it.
The main switch! It's done!
You enjoying the stream? I'm glad you are.
Done!
We're very close to our destination now, Rena.
Yes, and Granny's story is coming to an end.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
We still haven't found the last thing yet, though.
Are the kids all right? Oh no! The main door is blocked. I remember the emergency exit should be... Ah! I found it! Don't be scared. I'm coming! I'll protect you all!
The hospital had already been enveloped by the hollow. It was pitch black everywhere, and things were in chaos. Leisha didn't have time to worry about her tattered pageant gown. She took off her high heels to run and climb barefoot. She kicked away the obstacle that blocked the main door.
Jesus Christ.
In panic, she couldn't remember the names of all the children. Relying on her memory, she searched for one swaddled baby after another. Those clothes were all imprinted with the hospital's wave pattern. One baby giggling happily in the hollow. One baby that was drooling. And another that cried at the top of their lungs. They were the wave sweet cakes Granny was searching for.
That must have been when she contracted cognitive corruption syndrome. This is the last obstacle.
Let's get rid of it in one fell swoop and find Granny. As usual, I'll leave you to take the little ones.
Man. She freaking kicked down a freaking blocked off door with her bare feet while dressed in a fancy dress, trying to save all the kids. My God, woman. And then she got just ether corrupted for all her trouble trying to save all of them. Okay, I think what we need to do is move this over so that we can push that onto here. There we go, and that will keep that locked down for us.
Take it with us.
That'll give us access to this location over here. The green button says, do not press unless you really need to. Next to it are 2 lines of instructions in very small font. Luckily, this is an emergency exit button, not for self-destruction. Oh my God, it just resets the entire board area here. Oops. That's an accident. I didn't think we messed up there. I didn't realize that was a reset button. All right, it's all good though. We can easily get this done. I honestly do love how freaking creative this game is.
Maybe that box will come in handy.
Oh no, are we going to need that box for this area though? Oh wait, you know what? We actually totally are going to need it, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay. In that case, we're going to have to do this again. We had like press down the button first, and then we had her go over here in order to push this over. Okay, I see what the game wants me to do now. The things that the human body is able to do when trying to save someone is amazing. I know. It's actually, I find that super beautiful, honestly, that people will be able to do so much for that.
The button, Terminator. Let's do it together. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1.
Biosignatures detected up ahead.
Granny Lacia should be there.
Yes, we should hurry up.
These 2 bamboo are pretty convenient.
Thank you for the compliment. We might have to battle ethereals later, so I'm going to withdraw your access for now.
Not here. Or here.
Oh, good. We found her, and she doesn't look hurt. Just not in a stable emotional state.
I lost all the sweet cakes. The sweet cake with a silly smile. The sweet cake with a loud voice. And the drooling sweet cake. I couldn't protect any of them.
This is a lot more depressing when you realize that she was trying to save a bunch of babies.
Huh? Rena, didn't you say all the sweet cakes had been saved back then?
Yes, I'm quite certain they were all saved. There's only one explanation. She doesn't even remember them being saved. Her memory has regressed to the night she was at the hospital, so she can only search for her missing sweet cakes. For her, the conclusion no longer exists. Granny Lacia, do you remember me? I'm Rena, and the new Eridu Housekeeping Association appointed me to help you.
Sweet cake. It's a sweet cake.
She grabs hold of Drusilla like she did in the store and holds it tight.
Don't be scared. Even if you're all that's left, I'll protect you.
Multiple ethereals detected, rapidly approaching this area.
Rena, Granny Lacia, we need to get out of here. It'll be dangerous to stay any longer.
Ethereals are coming, Granny!
We have to go.
Don't be scared. I'll protect you. I will.
You have to let go, Granny. That isn't your sweet cake.
It's a sweet cake. I won't lose another sweet cake.
She won't listen. What do we do, Rena? Rena?
Name, Leisha Christie. Nurse ID 2107. Your sweet cakes aren't lost. The silly, smiling sweet cake still loves to smile. She became a maternity nurse, just like you. The loud sweet cake doesn't talk much over the phone. But he said he'll come see you. Right after his concert finishes. The drooling sweet cake has already become a senior investigator. He might be off fighting ethereals as we speak. You didn't lose them, Granny. They just grew up. Now, it's finally their turn to protect you.
Okay. Please wait there, Granny. We'll be done with things
Oops.
soon. Leave it to me, Sir Lycon.
Yes, master.
The perfect bite. Go now, giant troublesome. Ready and waiting.
Time to clean the filth.
You should they kindly fall into despair. Okay. Yep.
Say no more. Evade now.
I'm sorry. Like, I just feel so, like, I'm so, like, I think the thing that gets me right now is the fact that all the babies that she saved still remember that they were saved by her, and they just want to, like, come and, like, see her to make sure that she's okay them as well. And that's so fucking cute. Oh my god.
Thanks, Pete. Don't be afraid. It won't hurt. Hey, it's a mirror. Go now, child.
We're out of danger, and Granny Leisha has calmed down. How are you feeling? Do you recognize me now?
You look familiar. I think I've seen you before. On TV?
It's okay if you don't remember me. But do you still remember looking for the sweet cakes?
Sweet cakes? Not a fan of cakes. They're sticky and dry out your mouth.
Oh, I think she's finally okay for now.
No way. She forgot the sweet cakes too?
Do you remember anything that happened the last few days? What you had for breakfast, where you were, and who you spoke to yesterday?
No, I don't remember. Oh, I remember now. I'd lost something for a long time, and a kind soul helped me find it. Oh, what was it I lost? I can't recall. And who was it that helped me?
That's okay. As long as you found it, the who isn't important.
It's true! Oh, Rita's so nice. Just like, no, we just want to make sure you're okay, Granny. Aw.
I'll remember all the unimportant details for you. Well now, I'd already contacted all the sweet cakes before we went into the hollow. They're on their way to Granny's place, so we'd best be getting back.
That being said, though, I will ask this. How the hell did Rena know how Leisha actually got around to saving the kids? I know she went to save the kids. That's easy enough to figure out. But how did she know what she did inside of that? That's some dramatic-ass storytelling where they just don't question that part. Oh.
There you are, Miss Rena. I'm your contact from the new Eridu Housekeeping Association. Regarding your call, did you have an update for us?
Yes, I've completed the assessment. Shall we discuss the specifics at Granny's house?
About that, Miss Rena. I have to apologize. After double-checking, we realized she wasn't the client for your assessment.
Hmm? What do you mean?
We got her mixed up with a lady of the same name, Leisha Christie. Actually, this elderly lady came to the association a few times, saying she's looking for her sweet cakes. But staff always got rid of her. But someone got careless that day. They let her in the assessment reception room and then... well, the rest was a coincidence.
Are you freaking telling me y'all somehow got two different ladies with the exact same name into the exact same room for an assessment test? Okay.
If it weren't for carelessness and coincidence, she'd still be out there searching. So things turned out okay.
Honestly, if she did get mixed up, she would have been caught in the hollow without anyone saving her. I don't mind this mistake. It saved lives.
As for the official assessment, could I ask you to file with the association as soon as possible?
Later, perhaps. I need to get her home first. There are several people waiting for her.
I'll go with you. Perhaps there is some kind of compensation the Housekeeping Association can offer.
Well then, I'll come see you at the store as soon as I'm finished.
Man, at least the Housekeeping Association are at least admitting that they messed up and now they're trying to compensate for their mistake. That's nice. Not many times that companies actually bother doing that. Rena sends a wink this way, and with a gentle bow, she leaves with Granny, Leisha, and the staff member. Better head back to the store and wait to hear from her. Sometime later, Rena comes through the video store door.
Hello, manager. I appreciate your help these last few days.
How was Granny?
The bad news is her memory is in severe decline. She doesn't recognize anyone anymore, let alone her sweet cakes.
Oh?
But the rest is good news. The Housekeeping Association contacted a suitable nursing home for her, and the sweet cakes all agreed to visit her on different days.
Oh? Does she not have anyone else? Like, don't get me wrong, it's so sweet that everyone's looking after her because, like, you know, because she just, like, saved them all. I'm just sad that she doesn't have any family to look after her. This is what I worry about when it comes to my family. I'm worried that I won't be able to be good enough to be able to look after my family if this were to happen. I value family so freaking much, guys. Family is so important to me. And so is my friends. And my chat and community. Because I really care about all of you. And I only want good things to happen to all of you. Remember, guys, always look after yourselves, look after your families and your loved ones, alright? I just want everyone to be able to take care of each other. And hell, even if it's like random strangers, unless like, if they need help, I will help them. You know, within reason. Don't be like, you know, racist assholes or whatever. But the point is, you get my sentiment. Look after those who deserve it and who you love and care for, everybody.
She may not remember them, but everyone is looking forward to spending time with her. Perhaps one day she'll remember something.
Perhaps one day people will find a cure for cognitive corruption syndrome.
That would be nice. Cognitive corruption syndrome. Who knows? I've been in the hollows for so long. Perhaps I have it without even realizing.
We keep on dragging ourselves into hollows and keep bringing people in there. Oh, guys, hollows suck. Reality sucks. Getting sick sucks.
When I'm old, I might be looking for sweet cakes just like Granny Leisha. No. I'll probably be far more stubborn, rebellious, and unwilling to listen than her.
Oh, Rita!
Looking for sweet cakes sounds like fun. Don't forget to bring me along.
Friends for life, just like old lady. Now, listen, it's just going to be like old lady Rena and old lady Belle, and they're going to be walking around on like, you know, those walking sticks. It's like, come on, Belle, we need to find the sweet cakes. And Belle's like, okay, as your proxy, I'll connect with the Bang Boo. And then she just holds up a little plushy Bang Boo.
It's a promise then. When that day comes, don't be put off when I turn into Granny Rena. And stick with me until I find my sweet cakes.
Memories. Memories are so important. Here's the thing. Granny Leisha has completely forgotten about us. And even though everything is sorted out now, I still feel like there are some unresolved regrets. Right until the very end, Granny could never ever remember my name. Right. And not just you. She doesn't even remember Rena's name. Everything will be alright. Maybe. I checked out some news on the cognitive corruption syndrome, and there are some promising cases out there. It's not a complete recovery, but there's still a chance of slowly regaining some precious memories. Then I hope she'll at least be able to remember Rena. Well, let's not think too much about this for now. I've been running around like a headless chicken and fallen behind on other commissions. I'm going to refocus energy back into our proxy work. Well, that was the last agent story for now, everybody. And now we have access to Rena to be able to build up her support conversations. Yep. We can probably pick up her artwork later. Well, I've only been streaming for 2 hours. How about we take care of these 2 commissions that I recently saw over here? What's this game about? You just got it, so you're curious what it's about? The best way to put it is like it's a gacha game with an urban fantasy aesthetic where it's about like you traveling into these locations called hollows, and you're trying to fight off monsters and stuff like that, while you also get to know more about the characters and story. It's a very character-driven game. But yeah, I'm about to do some side quests. Let's take care of these side quests really quick, and we'll call the stream. Hector's Deathmatch. Head to the Hollows to help Hector. Hollow Raiders, insatiable thieves, scheming vermin, unwavering warriors, brothers who can be trusted with life and death. Head to the Hollow to support the great Hollow Raider Hector, trapped while covering the team's retreat. You know what? Let's get this done quick.
Let's fire it up.
You know what? I'm feeling like playing Arena just so we can keep like this up for a bit. So let's see here.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Wanna good need you have
I'm at your disposal.
only the brave.
What a bother.
Your wish is my command.
This game's about collecting waifus and learning their stories, basically. Alright, let's run Rena in here. Just because, like, it was her story, so let's play with her a little bit more. Don't read too deeply into play. If there's one thing I definitely need to be better about when it comes to playing Arena, I definitely need to remember to only bring her out whenever I need her to do her special attack, because when she does her special attack like that, she's able to dish out a ton of extra damage here.
In position.
Time to change.
I also really love that all the characters have unique dialogue between each other based on if they're in the same faction or not. That's actually really cool. Frowning Hollow Raider. You're finally here. I didn't really expect to find anyone reliable on the internet, but after checking your record, I've got a good feeling our boss has a chance now. He stayed back with a few of our toughest guys to cover the rest of us while we got out. But with that many ethereal surrounding them, even they don't stand much of a chance. No time to waste. Take the lift platform up in front to get to his position. Oh boy! I hate fighting this guy. Ooh, did I actually not manage to get the swing in time? Wow! What the frick? This guy's so fast! Yeah, he's so fast I can't even do any assist counters off this guy. That's wild.
Let's hurry it up. As you command. Good riddance. Shark Nami!
Like, normally I'm pretty good at the timing for those, so I was surprised that he was so fast I couldn't even respond to him. Oh, that's new. That's a completely new monster. What is that? Hi, how you doing? Name's Victoria Housekeeping Company. How you doing? Oh, you can't even respond to his attacks? Okay, that's fine. Oh, he hits like a truck too, jeez! Oh my god, he just flat out, he just knocked out Lycon. What the frick? I was not expecting him to hit that hard. I know, like, my ice team isn't fully built up compared to my rest of my teams, but I didn't think he hit that hard.
Leave it to me.
He just knocked out Lycon like 2 freaking hits at that.
Get back.
Okay, let's try this once more with feeling. Hopefully this won't be as bad the next time around. Or, you know, we can casually take a lot of unnecessary damage because I'm a dumb.
Can you see me?
Don't look straight at the moon.
Okay. How annoying. Get flushed! Maybe you cannot stop. I see. You're weak spot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you like that? Take this. Get back.
Kinda sucks I'm not dishing out as much damage as I'd like with Ellen either. She's not fully built either. Excuse you, why did I not block that? Oh my god! Hang on, this is actually way stronger than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so we're going to have to rethink this build. We're going to keep running Rena, but I think we're going to need a little bit of backup here.
You have my blade is at the ready.
I'm
Only the. Okay, let's get ready.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pull out Yanagi and Caesar for this, but because this is a little ridiculous without these two. Like, I'm still gonna rock Rina to the best of my ability, but we're gonna need Yanagi to dish out more electrical damage, and we're also gonna need Caesar to be able to give us some defense around here. Give me a shield. There we go.
I'll handle it.
Okay, there we go. Now we're actually dishing out the damage I was looking for.
Let me at him.
Honestly, with Caesar around, she gives such a huge buff to everyone. So nice.
Such provocations don't go unanswered. Evasive action. Resistance is futile.
There's no retreat now.
Perimeter under control.
Whew, yeah, honestly, when you give Yanagi the proper setup, she just puts out so much damage.
Waste of time. Go now, child.
The worst part is that you have to keep dodging this guy too, though. He hits like a truck.
Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Oh, he is so much more aggressive than you'd think.
Resistance is futile.
I'm just lucky that Yanagi is so fast.
Just power. Knowledge is
This ends here. I can be everywhere. Surrender.
Did he break through my shield with... Caesar normally gives me such a strong shield to be able to block that.
Go unanswered. Resistance is futile.
Oh my god, and thanks for the Jut ass Jut from Yanagi game. Appreciate it. Oh my god, that was actually really rough there. I was really hoping to be able to pull it off with this Victoria housekeeping, but nope. Gotta pull out Yanagi and Caesar. Alright, well that's all done. And it looks like we also have a little bit of a thing that we've been waiting 2 weeks on. Grace! How you doing, girl? Haven't seen you in a while. What's up with you? Proxy, it's been a while. Have you been keeping? Are you asking about me or Eos? Don't be such a stranger with me. I brought you a little gift this time around. Do you remember that corruption complex from before? the NEPs finally managed to complete the recovery of the wreckage and returned the 3 children to us. Oh my god, it's been almost 6 months later and they only now finally managed to recover the broken machines that we had to fight in chapter 2. Hans and Friday are both back on the job. It's just Greta who's not doing so good. That boring machine girl? Yeah, we managed to pull a video out of Greta's core showing the first time she's ever saw Mr. White, aka a giant tall white building, which was also a record of Mr. White's construction work. Whoever knew that would be the love at first sight all the way back then. Anyway, Greta's depth sounder and life detection device were both glitching out due to the missing it too much, but rebuilding Mr. White won't be any easy feat, so I decided to restore a model miniature of what Mr. White looked like, based on footage from the clip. Greta's already installed the model in her cockpit, claiming that this way she can feel forever her lover's guidance and companionship. Machines are weird, guys. Seeing as the finished product turned out so well, I brought one for you too. A model of a rundown building? I'll leave this with you. I need to get back to work. Oh yeah, just because Mr. White is like this, don't let that give you any ideas about construction standards at Bellabong Industries. So, the model, please, can you place that somewhere I can appreciate it more on my own, manager? After putting the building model down, Grace leaves. This model would look totally out of place as merchandising at the video store. It's probably better to place it in the display stand in the bedroom. Oh my god, is this the tutorial to be able to build this? Hang on. Oh yeah, this is a new thing that they added in the game. In the latest patch, anyway. The display stand has been idle for so long. Time to tidy it up. Let's put the collectible Grace just brought us over here. This looks great, just like where it belonged. You know what, Grace? You get one fancy building displayed right here. Ooh, and we got little, like, weapon displays, too! You know what? Man. I would really want to put in, like, one of the weapons that we got from the side. From the stable banner, but I don't think I have any of them, do I? No, I don't. Oh, well. Ooh, we can add more shelves, too. All right. I think this is good, though. Looking at it now, the display stand does seem a bit too big. Let's find some things to fill this up with sometime. Well, that's one way to fill it out. If I recall correctly from the presentation, if I head over to the Sage in the Barrel, I believe there's a new store that's opened up around here that I can get access to. Yeah, this guy over here. Yee! Ah, I remember you, and I remember you. I remember the deal we struck. If you come up with any fun ideas, come find me. We'll consider anything, so long as it's fun, right? So then, have you brought me any fun ideas as promised? Sure. That's great. I knew you'd be the kind of customer who gives me a real surprise. But if it's anything about something else, you know how to contact me more reliably, right? However, I got some good news for you as a way of thanking you in advance. My design studio is now officially open. How about we go take a look right now if you're not too busy? Since you've been so supportive of me, I better show you a little sincerity too. The inspiration you gave me before was priceless. These are for you. Please take a perusal around our humble store.
We welcome all interesting things here.
I love this robot man. He's like Daft Punk, but if they were actually robots. Ooh. So this is how you purchase like more of these things over here. Is there anything I want to grab here? Oh, you know what? If I can get a full display of like all of these dudes, I would absolutely love to purchase all of these. But looks like we can only afford 2 of these at the moment. You should have picked that out fast. Well, I'm honored that my design's been recognized by you. Welcome back. I'm sorry, we don't take Denny's here. How boring would it be if you could just buy up my creativity for a Denny? Then how do I pay you? If you'd like to take away another one of my works, then please bring me a little more inspiration. Of course, they're not universally loved the same way Denny's are, but they're somewhat processed as hard currency around here. A new customer stops by and Yi goes back to the store. Inspiration. Now where exactly does one find that? That's such a fascinating ornament. Maybe we could pick it up in the store. But if I show it to Wise, I'm sure he'll say, what's this weird thing? Next time I'll bring Wise along to San Z to pick out whatever he likes, but for now, how about this? I better just quietly slap this back into my display stand. He's selling you on ways to give life back into music? For real. Yeah, look at this drummer boo boy! You know what? We'll put you right over here. And you're gonna need some backup here. Perfect. Well, that fits pretty well right there. Yeah, it's like a DJ with a drummer! Yi's work is really great. It's a shame I can only exchange this collectible today. I'll grab something else next time. And that's the display. I guess I'll fill it out over time on my own time, though. You know, this was nice. But before we go, how about we do one quick interaction? We do have access to Rena now for someone to hang out with. Impressions of Rena. Rena recently has been coming to 6th Street more often. Is it because of us? Are you free today, Rena? Perfect timing. I just finished my work for the day, so I'm free now. How can I help you, dear guide? We gotta meet up. Oh, I'd be happy to help. Where would you like to go to? You know what? Let's take her out for some coffee. Start things out slow. Oh, you don't have to go to a coffee shop if you want coffee. I'll make a cup for you myself. It's more about the vibe. I get what you mean. While coffee can be enjoyed anywhere, a coffee shop has a unique atmosphere for a nice chat. I see. There are many coffee cafe branches here. Which one should we go to? Let's go to Illumina Square one. Perfect. Just let me know the time that works best for you. Alright, Rena. Let's get some coffee together, girl. You made it. Should we sit upstairs or downstairs? Let's sit upstairs. The view's better. Let's sit upstairs. It's more spacious. Better view's better. Yes, that's what I was thinking too. I just took a look upstairs and there are plenty of empty tables, so let's get some coffee. What kind of coffee would you recommend? I don't drink coffee often when I'm out, so I'm hoping you can suggest one. I brought a variety of snacks, so I'm sure any coffee will pair well with them. That's so thoughtful. You're too kind. Come on, let's order. So on the second floor of Coffee Cafe, you chat with Rena and order another round of coffee. Today's little tea party. No, I should call it a coffee party. With you was delightful. Chatting with you about all sorts of interesting things meant the time just flashed without me even noticing. Ah, yes. One last question I'd like to ask you. What's the question? I saw a post on the internet claiming that the coffee at each of the different Tin Master franchises tastes different. Is that what you experienced too? Not at all. Chain stores are all the same. Actually, the coffee on 6th Street seems to taste better to me. Is there truly that much of a difference? So then, why didn't you arrange for us to meet at the 6th Street Coffee Cafe then? The scenery is better here. But now that you mention it, you piqued my curiosity into the Tin Master on 6th Street. I'm gonna become a regular there. I've always wanted to be able to leave a strong impression on my customers through my food. Smile politely in silence. Oh no! Right, Rena, because their cooking sucks. No, that's something you already achieved. Let's smile politely in silence. Alright, it's time to go back. Thank you again for inviting me, manager. This has been a very fruitful coffee shop experience. Woo! Significant trust up! And I'll slowly build you up until we'll be able to get your wallpaper for next time. Which, I'll be real, chat. I'm not entirely sure when we're going to get around to doing that. Because, like, here's the thing. I mentioned this earlier during the stream. I don't really have any story content left to show off in the game. Rena's agent story was the last agent story that we could do. And I do notice that a lot of my viewership has been dropping off a lot whenever I don't do story content, especially for Zenless. And I feel like not people are very interested in Zenless when I'm not doing like story content, so I hate to say it, but I think Zenless might have to take a break for a while, everybody. At least until the next story update. I'm not giving up on Zenless. I'm just saying that, unfortunately, since we're out of stuff to do, Zenless is going to have to take a break for a while. But I think we'll continue doing story content. I think at the very least, we'll try to keep doing story content for, like, not story content, but like future game content on Wednesdays. I'll let you guys know about that. Wednesdays and Thursdays are going to be in fluctuation when there's no Zenless streams right now, so I'll let you guys know what we're going to be doing in the future. That being said, though, everyone, thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you all so much for the support. I'm so sorry about the technical issues. I really, really hate the fact my headset started breaking in the middle of a stream. It's honestly exactly like what was going on with my stream deck, and I hate it. Hopefully my new headset that arrives tomorrow will have everything resolved, though. Let me give you guys a heads up for the schedule for this week, though. So, okay, here's the thing. I know I didn't stream yesterday. And because of that, I'm kind of debating on streaming Fire Emblem tomorrow night. If you guys would be willing to put up with me tomorrow night as well. Without a doubt, though, I will be doing Echoes of Wisdom on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Proton Smash Pit returns on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and Echoes of Wisdom again on Sunday again. If there's any changes to the schedule, though, y'all can follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, or YouTube, where I post stream updates and general shenanigans. Alternatively, y'all can hit up the Discord server, where we talk about anything and everything. We're a very friendly bunch there, and we're always welcome to any new faces. We also do movie nights in there every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're currently doing a superhero movie marathon right now, and on Monday we're going to be doing a double feature of Batman, The Mask of the Phantasm, one of my personal favorite movies, and a little bit of a surprise for the superhero movie marathon. We're watching the Powerpuff Girls movie as well. So if you guys want to check out those movies on Monday, consider hitting up the Discord server where we host it. All right, that's going to be it for now. If you guys have any raid messages in mind, let me know. I'm going to find ourselves a raid target. Who be streaming right now? Okay, I have 2 targets. The question is, who do I go for? I almost never get to raid this person, so you know what? We'll go for this person here. No Nekomata, no worries. No, I feel like they wouldn't really understand that joke. How about we go with, you know what? Let's go for the tried and true. We'll just go with the standard one since we don't have anything that would work for this person. We'll go with Lunatics Unleashed. As for who we're rating, we're rating Xeno. He's currently playing Monster Hunter World. Probably got a few friends with him as well. How about you guys go give him all the love? Until next time, everybody. Hopefully my headset will arrive and not be a problem anymore. Until next time, everyone, stay safe. Take care of yourselves and remember, love always. Good night, everybody.